Supporters for the former U.S. President Donald Trump gather at an event center in northern Iowa.
You already heard about this bobblehead. Only one in the world. And it's only $30.
Although the political rally is a ticketed event, many here have been waiting in line for hours to get a good spot. The US heads to the polls against a backdrop of deep political divisions. Most here are confident that Trump will win the race to be the Republican nominee and then win the election in November. And they also believe that only Trump can unite the country.
I do believe that he's not just for Republicans. He's for America. And that's the reason why I think that he would be able to bring us together.
I've came here to see, honestly, the nation heal from the last regime that we've had. And I just hope we can grow as a country right now.
Absolutely, he can. Yeah, I think he can do it. If anybody can do it, he can do it.
According to one poll, the US is becoming more divided than ever across a range of issues, from gun control to immigration and abortion rights. David Peterson is the Lucan Professor of Political Science at Iowa State University.
So much of American politics now, all of these different identities that we all sort of hold, have lined up to our political identities as well. And that means when we lose electorally, right, when our party, whatever party that is, loses, it hits us much closer to home, right, because it's a challenge to who we are and who we think of ourselves as, which raises the stakes tremendously.
3 years ago, the United States Capitol was attacked by thousands of rioters loyal to Trump, with the goal of stopping the certification of Joe Biden's 2020 election win. Trump has already been disqualified from running as a presidential candidate in 2 states, Colorado and Maine, because of his actions around the Capitol riot. Both rulings are on hold while an appeals process plays out in the courts.
The race for the White House officially begins here in Iowa. The Iowa caucuses has served as the first election event in the US since the 1970s. But there are concerns as the election race hots up, tensions could boil over.
It's going to be a divisive race. It's probably going to be more divisive than 2020. There's a greater threat for violence than I think there was going into the 2020 race, even a greater threat even than after January 6th. And it's kind of a scary thing.
There's still a long way to go in the 2024 election race, with the potential of many twists and turns. But the stakes, even at this early stage, are already high. Dan Williams, CGTN, Mason City, Iowa.